If you've never had sex before and you're wondering if you're missing out, this video is for you. I'm going to be real. I'm a virgin. Not because I couldn't do it, but because I chose not to. Some of my friends who have done it keep telling me it's not what they have expected. And today I'm going to tell you why I'm glad that I have waited and why you might want to wait too. I remember sitting with a couple of guys that I was hanging around with after the gym. They started talking about girls. You know, how many they've been with, what they've done, and what it was like. And they turned to me like, Ilya, what about you? And I just smiled and I said, I am still waiting. They laughed a little, not in a mocking way, but in a bro, you're missing out kind of way. But then one of them, the loudest one, the one who always acted like a player, leaned back and said, honestly bro, sometimes I wish I waited too. And that came out of the player's mouth. I looked at him and he wasn't joking. And in that moment, I realized something powerful. Even those who have had sex still carry something with them. So this is the lie we are sold. Society tells us that sex is just a physical act, but it's not. And they say that it's just something fun to do when you are bored, or lonely, or curious. Music, movies, or even some of our friends. They hype it up like it's the key to manhood or confidence. But no one tells you what comes after, the consequences. No one talks about the soul ties. Have you seen people get heartbroken after doing the deed? The regret, the emptiness, the diseases. No one's talking about it. A girl once opened up to me about her past, and I'm not gonna say any name, but this is what she said. Ilya, I thought that it would make me feel loved, but it didn't. It just made me feel used. She wasn't bitter, but she was broken. She looked me in the eyes and said, if I could go back, I'd wait. I'd wait for someone that knew my worth and not just my body. And that hit me. Because people think that waiting is a weakness, but really, it's strength. Look, I've had urges too, I'm not a robot. There were nights I was tempted and I was not going out or anything, it's just sitting there lonely at night in your room and you're thinking, man, I'm getting FOMO. But every time, God reminded me, Ilya, your body is not your own, it's a temple. And not just that, he reminded me that love, real love, doesn't rush to undress you. It patiently honors you. It waits. So let's go back to my boys at the gym. The same guy who once bragged started telling me things like, bro, it wasn't even special. It felt empty. And one of them said, she forgot about me the next day. And these weren't bad guys. They were just broken, chasing a moment, hoping it would fill something inside. But sex doesn't heal loneliness. It doesn't heal insecurity. Only God does that. Waiting has taught me patience. It's taught me discipline. But most of all, it's taught me worth. I know what I carry and I know what I can offer. I'm not just saving myself for marriage. I'm saving myself for love that's real. A love that isn't based on how I perform, but who I am in Christ. And you won't hear this in school. You won't hear this in music. But I'm going to tell you, there's power in purity. There's power in waiting. There's blessing in honoring God with your body. You're not missing out. You're setting yourself apart. And God will reward that. And if you're struggling with feeling like you're behind, like you're the only one that hasn't done it, I want to say something to you right now. You're not behind. You're ahead. Because while others are trying to heal from their past mistakes, you are walking with purpose. And trust me, the right one, the one God chooses, will honor that. So if you've never had sex before, hold your head high. And not in pride, but in strength. You're not weird, you're not broken, you're chosen. Chosen to walk on the narrow path, one that leads to life. And when the time comes, it will be so worth it. Our culture is saturated with hypersexualized images, suggestive content, and messages that blur the line of morality. Whether it's on social media, ads, music videos, or streaming platforms, the normalization of soft P and degenerate behavior reflects a shift in values that glorify lust, fame and self-indulgence, over discipline, over integrity and over purpose. And this can feel very sickening, but I'm calling you to stay pure and stay walking the path that God has set for you. He will reward you. Stay strong. Guard your heart. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. If you want to join the Discord with fellow brothers and sisters in Christ, links in the description. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace!